situations in these early stages of the season, Richard, some players can be, I think, unsure about their role.
Hey, but that's part of the job. You just have to stay ready. Whenever your team calls your number, you have to go in and do the job that they ask you.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
Şengün with a screen on Cunningham. Şengün no good. Cunningham outside. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Houston's ball. Durant kicks to Smith. That 3 off the mark. We've played just over a minute here in the first. So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor. But, Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
And the basket by Harris.
Harris normally steps into shots that he wants. He has a high quality of shot selection.
Back to KD. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
To the paint. And Duran slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. So it's the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Pistons. Thompson against KD. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Robinson passes to Thompson. On the wing, Harris. Off target with his 3. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Pass to Thompson. 3-pointer. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here is Cunningham. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here's Cunningham, following Fred VanVleet's 3. Fires for 3. Cunningham's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
Durant kicks to Şengün. Smith the pass to Durant. And it's off from 3-point range. Harris, right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 8 points. It's trailed by 7. KD looking around. Smith outside. For 3, VanVleet can't hit that one. And so it's the Detroit Pistons bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Steven Adams is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Detroit leading by 7. Herter passes to Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Rockets shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Okogie misses.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
And it's LeVert missing. For Houston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And here is Jenkins. Nothing on the board. Reed finds Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Over Shepard. Herter, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Richard Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't it?
Yeah, he never takes a three. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
Here's Jenkins. The Rockets making the shot. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Houston making a switch here. Durant's checked in. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Now, here's Cunningham in the game against Chicago. He was very impressive.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Cunningham. And Şengün throws it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Thompson outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Shepard with the ball. 12 points his last outing. Over Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Adams. Amen Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Duren sets the screen for Harris. Pass to Robinson from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Cunningham for 3. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. And now, Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Hallie, we thank you for the report.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Smith with a screen on Thompson. Durant kicks to Smith. And the three off target. Pistons leading by 8. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets the three fly. Robinson misses. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. For three, Van Vliet. It's Cunningham with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. There's the triple. That shot misses. And so it's Detroit holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And thank you for joining us. As with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the...
Slashing, scoring it close. This is my kind of game. I like the grit they're playing with right now.
Yeah, and they're playing really smart. I mean, you keep it going until someone stops it.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. We've got one here from NBA Champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Outside for KD. Thompson looking for an opening. Clock is at 3. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Cunningham for 3. Rockets with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Adams, he's checked in for Houston. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Rockets, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago, and their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Now here's Van Vliet. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet's got his third basket of the night.
Ooh, and there's Van Vliet with the easiest three on the floor, that coffin corner three.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Van Vliet outside. Yep, it counts. Van Vliet's got 10.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. He's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Sorry, Eason's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Jenkins checked in. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Robinson. Jenkins with a screen for Robinson. Misses the three. Rockets on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Houston moving it around. Pass to Durant. Over Robinson. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Detroit has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now Duran. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. For the lead, Thompson hits the jumper. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Duran. Down low. Here's Robinson, and Thompson sends it back. To the left wing. Now Adams, guarded by Robinson. Eason gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Now here's Jenkins. Still yet to score. Thompson finds Harris. The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Green. He's out there with Steven Adams. Tari Easton is out there with Shepard. And it's Okogie in at the 2 guard. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Shepard. And it's Houston with another.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Now Jenkins. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Shepard with the ball. Jeff Green on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Okogie for 3. It's rebounded by Herter.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And the dunk by Stewart.
The vision of a point guard with that dish. Herter dicing him up with the pass.
Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. For the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Jay Shante comes in for Green, and it's Durant in for Josh Okogie. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Herter, no good. The Rockets leading. Pass to KD. Durant drains it from distance.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And the 3 misses.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Outside Durant. And here is Capella. Duren pulls it down. Eason against Herter. Here's Cunningham. Outside Duren. Here's Holland. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Rockets leading by 3. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Capella. Smith comes in for Tate. Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Then for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Asar Thompson comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jenkins. Here's Durant. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. A three-pointer. Good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Alperen Şengün. How's he doing, Allie?
Thanks. I got some news from Houston's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. We should not expect to see him back on the floor anytime soon, unfortunately. It's not the news they were hoping for. Guys?
Allie, thank you for the update.
It's unfortunate but true. If you play with passion, there's sometimes pain that comes along with it. We wish him the best.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Durant up top. He's covered by Thompson. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
He is one of the most elite scorers we have seen. You want KD with the ball.
Duran with a screen on Van Vliet. Cunningham. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Durant gets double teamed. Now Thompson. Adams. Oh, the slam dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout call, the Pistons. 35 seconds left in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Here's Cunningham. Step back too much. Big time shot.
Oh, that is big time by a big time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
The line for Houston. Fred VanVleet. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Oh, he is a coach's dream. That's why they love Van Fleet. The intangibles are off the chart, and the execution is consistent.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Durant. Throws it down. What an assist!
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant. Taking.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
3, good. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Durant with the rebound.